3 decades and counting that this language needed to be added and changed.
The Missouri legislature is finally making strides to catch up to current law enforcement procedure. Good evening, I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Collin Ruane. Thanks for joining us. KOMU 8's Amber Smith is here in the studio to tell us why Missouri's current deadly force laws are 3 decades out of date and how they could soon change. Local courts are making it even harder for some Mid-Missourians to protect themselves from identity theft.
In fact, they're literally handing out the information one would need to steal someone's identity. KOMU 8's Morgan Young found out just how bad it is in Mid-Missouri.
More consumer news now. Some Missouri U.S. Bank customers were confused this week when their debit cards were declined. Officials from U.S. Bank say as of Tuesday night, some Missouri customers' debit cards stopped working. The bank says this is because they mailed out new debit cards with those chips in them to customers in the state 60 days ago. Some people still have not updated to the new card. If your card no longer works, you can go into your local branch and ask for a new one. A Mexico man is guilty of more than 24 sex-related charges. An Audrain County jury found this man, Darren Boston, guilty of statutory rape, statutory sodomy, sexual exploitation of a minor, and possession of 20 images of child pornography. Officials say Boston sexually abused 2 girls in Audrain County during a 21-month period between 2013 and 2015. He faces a minimum of 10 years in prison. After a long battle with pancreatic cancer, former Missouri Senator Carl Vogel passed away last night. KOMU 8's Emma Balkenbush tells us how friends and family are remembering the work he did for his city. After a long battle with pancreatic cancer, former Missouri Senator Carl Vogel passed away last night. KOMU 8's Emma Balkenbush tells us how friends and family are remembering the work he did for his city. Jacob and his sister Kristen say they want to thank the community for their constant support. They say the people of Jefferson City made his last year his best. Thanks, Tori. More news now. Have you ever had bed bugs in your house and felt like you could never get rid of them? A hybrid bed bug that grows a thicker skin might be even harder to get rid of this year. The bug is attracted to carbon dioxide and tends to hide in mattresses, bed frames, and even picture frames. An exterminator says if you think you have bed bugs, you should call pest control and wash all of your clothes and sheets. The hybrid bed bugs can be killed by extreme temperatures and some insecticides. Columbia tops another national list why more and more retirees are finding a home right here in Mid-Missouri. All right, Vivian, thank you. Faculty members are speaking up against the Board of Curators limiting future health benefits for retirees. They protested outside Jesse Hall today. They are upset about their recent decision to limit retiree health benefits starting in 2018 and thereby reducing projected liabilities by $5 billion by 2050. English professor Pieper organized the protest. In an email to MU employees, System Interim President Mike Middleton said he's focusing on preserving access to retiree insurance for more than 3/4 of the employees.
All of the work week.
Just sit outside as much as you can.
I know.
All weekend long.
Soak it in the
weather.
Soak in the sun. Yep.
All right. Thanks, Tori. Yet another earthquake hits Japan, the 3rd one in just 2 days.
That's coming up, but first, here are your lottery numbers.
International news, hundreds of protesters rallied today against the result of Colorado's Republican presidential caucuses. Supporters of Donald Trump were upset the candidate did not win any national delegates even after he won the popular vote. Ted Cruz actually was able to grab all 34. The Colorado Votes Matter protesters say the delegation designation does not accurately represent them. Trump claims the state GOP did this to impede his growing candidacy. It was a hazy Friday night for students at one local college, but not for the reason you might think.
Professional hypnotist Chris Jones performed at William Wood.
Coming up on KOMU 8 News today, tomorrow morning, MU's veterinary medicine program is getting ready to recruit, this time with the help of some furry friends.
We'll bring you a live report from its open
right now, so we'll see what the next game brings.
Definitely got to keep a close watch on that.
That's our time for now. Thank you so much for joining us.
Don't forget, tomorrow morning we're back at 9 a.m. with KOMU 8 News Today. Have a great weekend.